Theta has a mainnet upgrade coming in less than 20 days. Why is that important to you? Well, this update is going to activate a mechanism in their protocol that may launch Theta Network's price to the moon. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of your Digi Hustle News. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking Theta. I like Theta. You like Theta. We know why we like Theta. It's the future of streaming. Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, Disney Plus, they'll all be built on Theta in the next 10 years. Maybe sooner. Really. Because once I get into the details of this mainnet update that is scheduled for the end of this month, you'll understand why. Mainnet 3.0 update, and this is courtesy of Theta's Medium. Medium's a great site, guys. A lot of these projects post updates on Medium. In a lot of cases before they hit the news. So, mainnet 3.0 update, T-fuel burning and transaction fee increase. Now, no cause for alarm because transaction fees on Theta are virtually nothing. This will only create a slight increase. We'll get into that. But as we march towards a June 30th release of mainnet 3.0, a key protocol extension is the introduction of T-fuel burning, where Elite Edge nodes will burn at least 25% of each T-fuel payment to the network. In addition to this, network transaction fees and smart contracts are also burned, taking these T-fuel perpetually out of circulation. In order to better align value with the transaction volume on Theta blockchain, a moderate increase in the gas fee on the Theta protocol is also necessary. Now, on the subject of those gas fees, currently the fees on the Theta network are near zero. And after the proposed increase, it would still be sufficiently low and cost effective for smart contracts and dApps with transaction fees of 0.3 T-fuel to send, 20 T-fuel to deploy smart contracts, and 1 T-fuel to interact with the smart contracts. Now, as you can see by the table below, this proposed increase would only add a dime, 10 cents to the price to send transactions on the Theta network. Okay, to deploy, we're looking at about a $5 increase. To interact, about a 20-cent increase. And as you can see, compared to Ethereum, you're still getting out better. Okay. Now, on the subject of burning, which is why I originally wanted to bring this piece to you, I have been in the space long enough. Oh, wrong way there. I've been in this space long enough to understand that when a token is burning its supply at a faster rate, you're closing that gap, that token supply gap. Okay. And this is just simple retail economics. When the supply is low for a very genuine product, then the demand increases. It almost makes it rarer in a sense. So if they're going to be actively burning tokens as transactions increase, and we're going to get into the numbers on their transactions as of today, then an effect much similar to what happened back in February when CRO burned a boatload of their tokens and the price shot up 65%. On top of that, Ethereum next month is scheduled to move to proof of stake, which is said to execute a similar type of mechanism on the Ethereum network. Ethereum's already at 2,500. We can blow past 6,000-7,000 once that mechanism gets into place. So if that's going to if that has done that for Ethereum and other projects, with this getting ready to happen at the end of the month, another reason why I had to bring Theta to your attention, guys, another reason why I've been bringing Theta to your attention is because they are making moves. Now, as a reference, today's Theta network processes approximately 100,000 transactions per day, with less than 4% of those being NFT mint and buy and sell transfer interactions via smart contracts. With our planned growth for the Theta Drop NFT marketplace, licensing of our platform to third parties, and other expansion plans, they forecast that NFT interactions with Theta smart contracts alone shall surpass 600,000 transactions per day, at which point nearly 250 million T-Fuel will be burned per year, canceling out the majority of annual T-Fuel inflation. So we're canceling out inflation, which makes T-Fuel deflationary, which is going to make that price do things that can only be done with no gravity, flying everywhere. Anyway, as part of Mainnet 3.0, T-Fuel staking will also be introduced, serving as a temporary T-Fuel sink in addition to transactions and network fees. Permanent sink. So, in the long term, we can anticipate a deflationary model as more T-Fuel is burned and permanently taken out of circulation. Ultimately, this will lead to the most optimized and balanced state where T-Fuel utility value is maximized and stable. So, essentially, guys, Theta Network is going to, well, they're calling it 3.0. They're doing what Ethereum is planning to do almost a month in advance. You've had your first generation cryptos. These are your second generation. The ones that can do the same twice as fast. Now, just to wrap it up a bit, since the launch of Mainnet 1.0 in the spring of 2019, transaction fees have been set low on Theta's blockchain when the majority of validator nodes were run by Theta Labs. Now the product is quickly approaching a fully decentralized state, with the addition of CAA as an enterprise validator, along with Google, Sony, Samsung, Binance, Gumi, Blockchain.com, and a private equity institutional group, which they do not name here. Theta Labs is running fewer than half of the validators and is staking less than a third of the total amount of Theta. While this is positive for the Theta protocol as a whole, a decentralized network can become more vulnerable to certain attacks than one with centralized controls. But the companies that are in Theta's decentralized network, they have a job to do. Just going to put it like that. They have a job to do. And that is why I am so behind Theta. Okay? But we can expect this increase to take place Thursday and Friday, that being June 10th and the 11th. The exact block type will be announced via our Twitter. So if you're watching this video on the day of release, then it is likely that the announcement has already been made. If you're watching this video afterwards, then yes, you would check the Twitter, Discord, and Medium to follow up on that. And just know Theta Network is a very powerful project with a lot of powerful partners and something to do. Okay? They got something to accomplish. That is why I rock with the Theta Network. But guys, with that being said, we have reached the end of this video. I want to thank you for coming back to the channel. All your support is highly loved and highly appreciated. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and of course, get down in the comment section. You can get at me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All the links are down in the description, guys. But with all that being said, just wanted to tell you, have a great day. Have a prosperous day. Most importantly, make that money. I'll see you in the next video.